You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, CBS soap opera fans. This is SoapDirt.com on YouTube, and we have got Your Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers for April 17th through 28th. There is so much going on, and you should know that Friday, April 28th is the official kickoff of May Sweeps. Yes, it starts in April, not May, and there is a lot of action coming. They are going to blow this Phyllis storyline with Diane wide open during sweeps. We should get the revelation that it was all trumped up. There is a lot coming, and so let's dig into exactly what's coming the next 2 weeks that are building up to all the climactic action coming for May Sweeps. Click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of Soap Dirt's video updates for all of your favorite soap opera spoilers and news. Let's kick in to what's going to happen next week. This is the week of April 17th through 21st. Adam tells his dad, Victor, that Sally is pregnant with his baby and he still loves her. And of course, Victor is not going to take that well at all. He's really going to be upset when he finds out that Victoria and others knew, and he is the last to find out. Later in the week, Victor's going to grill Nick. He's questioning his judgment. Now that the mustache knows that Sally is carrying Adam's baby and dating Nick, he is going to double down on hating her because it looks like she has both of his sons wrapped around her gorgeous finger, and there's no way that he is going to stand by for that. We also will see more of Jack Abbott doing all he can to get Diane Jenkins out of this mess. He remains completely committed to her. He comes to Christine and he's asking her for info on the case, and he's asking for a favor, and she is stonewalling him at every turn because she's friends with Phyllis despite Phyllis running her down years ago, and she really thinks Diane did it. Also, Jack goes to Michael Baldwin and he asks him to take Diane's case. Michael is torn because he likes both the alleged murderer and her alleged victim, and Nikki Newman completely freaks out when he tells her this. So this could be really messy, but if Michael doesn't take the case, maybe he'll find her a good lawyer. We'll have to wait and see. We are also going to see lots more Newman action this week as Adam continues to be low-key in pursuit of Sally while still respecting her boundaries. Also, on Monday, you're going to see Phyllis Summers kill Jeremy Stark. This is exciting news. I personally liked the character of Jeremy Stark. We covered here on a recent video about how much a lot of fans really like him, but that doesn't seem to matter because he is dead. He came at Phyllis with a pair of scissors ready to kill her. He jokingly said it would be a victimless crime since everybody already thinks she's dead, but she already warned him, you don't know who you're messing with when you mess with me, and boy did she have it right, because she stabs him, wraps him up in a shower curtain, and dragged his body out of that ratty motel room, and it looks like she is going to dump him somewhere. The big question is, what is she going to do from there? She really wants her kids to know she's not dead, but she knows they're going to hate her over it, so she is definitely in a conundrum. Also, early next week, we're going to see Chance's investigation into this murder, which is not a murder, taking a strange turn, and we have to wonder if he finally gets a clue that Diane is telling the truth and she was really set up. We are also going to see Diane in jail, and she gets a visit from Jack, and she is so despondent and so hopeless because she sees that she was very thoroughly framed, and she is quite certain that Phyllis was involved. She also suspects it was Stark, but she also thinks there's nothing she can do about it, and she is just hopeless and has hit rock bottom, and she tells Jack, just move on with your life, just forget about me, you do not need all these problems. But there is no way Jack is going to give up on her. We speculated that we might even see a jailhouse wedding. Hopefully it won't go that far, because maybe she'll be out of jail before May Sweeps or as May Sweeps rolls around. But this is all about to get really, really messy. Plus, we're going to see Tucker McCall having a little tantrum next week, and Ashley accuses him of threatening her. He said he is just going to sell his company and leave town. And in fact, he goes to Victor Newman with a tempting offer. Victor had wanted the company to give it to Adam, but Victor's now a little annoyed to hear from Adam that he's having a baby with the woman that Victor hates most in town, and she's still involved with Nick. So we have to see if Victor changes his mind about buying McCall Holdings or not. Also, Sharon taps Abby to help her plan a baby shower for little Aria Porter Copeland. It's so exciting that the girls are back and that they've got their baby, and we actually got to see a baby, and it wasn't just a little towel like Abby was having to rock around for months before they cast a kid to play Dom. We're also going to see Elena losing it with Nate Hastings, and we're going to see Nick still annoyed with Nate because he knows if he hadn't walked in on them that Nate would have gotten really freaky with his sister on her CEO desk. We also have to wonder if Nick is going to keep that secret or tell their dad. My inkling is that he is going to keep the secret because, as Victoria reminded him, she has kept plenty of secrets for him. I still, personally, this is just me personally, I still feel like that Victoria might have been the one to tamper with the DNA test. She was the only one, really, aside from Nick and Sally, who knew the test was being run. And Victoria despises Adam, and she would love to see Victor cut him out of his life. And him having a kid with Sally could do that. So I still call into question this whole paternity test, but we'll see what happens. We're also going to see Daniel and Lily sparking the week of April 17th through 21st. And we are going to see Michael talking to Christine about a case, so maybe he does decide to take it. Over at Jabot, Billy and Kyle are having issues because they aren't happy to be working together. Then in week 2 of The Young and the Restless, that's the week of April 24th through 28th, this is going to brush us right up against the start of May sweeps. We're going to see Tucker making a really shocking move. It's hard to say what Tucker could do now that would be more shocking than what we've seen him do already, right? Remember day 1 in town, he landed a helicopter on the lawn. Then we find out his company is in debt. Then Ashley bought it. Ashley slept with him, but now she's holding out on him. He tried to get her to agree to a fake engagement and then a real one. And now he's having these temper tantrums about leaving town. So will he actually leave town? We'll have to wait and see. Also, Nick circles back around to Nate Hastings with a warning. Maybe it's to stay the hell away from his sister while he's still dating another woman. Although it doesn't seem like Nate would take that warning seriously because, of course, Nate knows he has a girlfriend and that didn't slow him up from drinking and getting busy with Victoria. Also, we're going to see Jack getting some surprising news. We're wondering if this is related to the spoiler from the prior week about Chance getting some different info in his investigation. So this should all be very interesting. I still personally think that Phyllis is not going to come out of the woodwork until May sweeps. So maybe she'll just be skulking in the background. Who knows? We'll know more once we see the next few episodes of the CBS soap. Also in the week of April 24th, we're going to see Victor making a tough decision. And will that decision be to not give Adam a company? Is he going to punish him for his continued involvement with Sally? We'll have to see. Hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any soap opera spoilers update from Soap Dirt at YouTube. And don't miss any of the CBS soap episodes coming April 17th through 28th because everything is building up as a foundation for explosive reveals coming in May sweeps. And hopefully we'll also see that Stark's murder is common knowledge by then. Stay tuned for more.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.